Hello and good evening. I'm so glad that you guys all decided to join me this fine evening. And yes, I am in my bath. And yes, I am naked. And no, I do not care. Because after the long, stressful week that was our first fantasy football week, and after today, I really don't give a shit what happens, who actually sees me at my weakest. Fuck, this is just uncomfortable. I can't even move in this bitch. My knees are there we go. Hey there, guys. How's it going? I know, let's get real close. We've never done this before, by the way. When Ray asked me tonight, are you going to do a podcast? I said, yeah. Oh, shit. I'm not naked. Dang it. Sorry. Sorry out there, Shane. Sorry you're not going to see me naked. No, I couldn't do that to you guys. I had a feeling that this would happen where I'm exposed a little bit. But I did need a bath, a relaxing moment, because work was shitty. It was long. I just got home a couple hours ago. So anyways, I did still want to have a podcast. And we got a new sponsor. It's called Leinenkugels. You ever heard of her? Beer in a bath and baseball. Doesn't get any better than that. Anywho, let's recap last week, shall we? Oh, goodness. Let's get into it. Oh, here we go. Some notes. Probably not a good idea to bring a notepad into a bathtub with you. Come here there, beer. Well, I guess you were better out there. Shit. See what I mean? Got a little bit wet right there. A little wet, you know? You guys might be asking, how are you doing this right now? Don't fucking ask questions that you don't want to know the answer to. Ray's laying down right here. The computer's resting on her ass. Say hi, Ray. No? Okay. Oh, there we go. There she is. Anywho, let's talk a little bit fantasy baseball before we get into anything else that I want to discuss. This podcast is called I Fucking Hate This Place. Wanna know why? 'Cause I fucking hate this place. Fucking hate being all the way down here. Fucking hate losing. And I fucking hate being the first guy to get streamed on, honestly. Oh, and by the way, I've already mentioned it a couple times. Fucking hate these new 3 moves list. But whatever. Shane and everybody wants to make me, out to be a bad guy. Well, I was in the goddamn chat in the middle of fucking, I don't know, the off season when everybody was, not paying attention to the motherfucking chat room. It's your fault. You should have added implementation and added it. Shut the hell up. I hate it. Whatever. Fuck you guys. I don't give a shit. I'll play by your rules this year. I'm done. Done with you bitches. I don't care. Hope you guys can still see me while I fiddle-faddle on the computer. I don't know if you can. What do I want to talk about first? I don't know. I think I already said it. Nick commits the first stream of the season, leaving me 8-2. You might be asking yourself, what do you mean? Yeah. I had 90 fucking strikeouts on like 117 innings pitched. 117 innings pitched, I think. And then this little bitch of a man up there in fucking St. Louis is like, you know what? I dropped Matt Brash earlier, and now I'm going to go ahead and pick his ass up. And then Josh Hader comes in like a fucking faggot with tattoos and gets 2 strikeouts and ties up the strikeouts. Because, my week was already going well enough with fucking Freddie Freeman being a fucking bitch. Just can't hit shit. Actually, he was doing quite well. He did have a good batting average, but he just can't find the fucking over the fence. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Freddie. And guess what will happen this week against the Atlanta Braves? Because that's where they're headed tonight. Oh, I don't know. Fucking Freddie will probably go fucking off. Fuck us, right? Yeah. Speaking of teams and fans and players and my vision getting all fucked up, Nolan Arenado. Apparently he's a really good baseball player. He had 9 runs, 4 home runs, and 12 goddamn fucking RBIs. That's awesome. What about Jose Ramirez? You remember at the start of the season when everybody was like, third base is probably the weakest position in fantasy baseball? Shut the fuck up. By the way, this is not for children, and you should not be watching this video around any child or anybody with, I don't know, any religious beliefs about hearing the word fuck, shit, cock, ass, bitch, motherfucker, any of those words, or be offended by a grown-ass man taking a bath in his underwear talking to people. Any of those things, okay? It's kind of like baseball porn or something. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Jose Ramirez and Nolan Arenado are third basemen, and they're fucking awesome. And my vision is so screwed up. 6 runs, 3 home runs, 15 RBI, 457 from the little man that has more wad inside of his mouth than my wife does. If you know Jose Ramirez. And the fact that he's got a billion lot of this in his goddamn mouth, but the motherfucker can mash. Oh, let's go ahead and throw another smasher. Seiya Suzuki. Seiya Suzuki has never been a part of the Major League Baseball affiliation ever. He's been in part of Japan, and he goes ahead and he nashes 4 home runs and drives in 11. He's amazing, and nobody heard of him except apparently Jason. What do you got there? Excuse me. What is this? Apparently, this is brought to you by Caramel. Shit. Cheers to losing.
If you needed this one as well.
Yeah, I could probably do it. I don't know if you're out there listening, but Leinenkugels is a good sponsor. Beers and baths. Leinenkugels. Grab yours today, or have your wife bring you one. To losing. Holy shit. Whoa. All right. And we're back. That was fun, right? For everybody. Owen Miller. Who's Owen Miller? Nobody knows. Nobody cares. Reader cares because he picked him up this morning. Francisco Lindor. Hey, he's back. 9 runs, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, batting .273. And the wonderful, the person who sucked balls last year, Josh freaking Bell. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batters. All right, guys, I apologize. So rude. Me being in a bathtub, not burping in your face. Let's talk about pitchers. Ooh, check that out. Look at that. We got some pitchers right here. Chris Bassett, the number 1 pitcher in our league, who was just a part of my team for 2 starts. All right, woo-hoo. I got that 2 wins, 14 strikeouts, and .75 on the ERA, and .67 on that. Only problem is, Reader will now benefit all those stats. I will not. Look at that. Clayton Kershaw is back. We're going to talk about him later. Put a pin in it. 1 win, 13 strikeouts, had a perfect game going. But Dave Roberts is a bitch to him and Rich Hill, if you remember your baseball story. Sean Manaea, look at him, big glad that. I'm glad I got to face him. 1 win, 13 strikeouts. Super. Got a strikeout per inning. And look, Alek Manoah. I'm pretty sure a guy like me last year picked him up, and the motherfucker just sucked. Now, he's on Reader's team. Or not Reader, Walker's team. Yay! Would you look at that? He's just fucking awesome. We could probably go down the list and look at the next 4 or 5 pitchers, and guess what? They're all on Walker's team. Carlos Rodon, Justin Verlander. You know, it got me thinking today about Justin Verlander a second. Let's see. I just got a few words. It's like what I say to Walker all the time on here. Fuck you! You're a fucking millionaire. You got a fucking ace of an arm. Oh, and by the way, you've got a fucking cock the size of my fucking arm. Oh, and not to mention you're married to that Upton chick or whatever the hell her name is. Kate Upton? What is that her name? You know what's probably really weird for a lot of people is because we live in the internet and stuff and like, you know, players, fans, people that like, you know, I don't know, talk to Justin Verlander. I wonder if in the back of their mind they think, God, I've seen your cock. Anyways, and I've seen your wife's titties. That's another thing. And her ass. I don't know if her muff was there. I'll have to Google it later and see for educational purposes, fact check and all that stuff. But anyways, fun fact, that shit's out there. Hey, Justin, how was it pitching 8 innings tonight? In the back of their mind, Jesus, dude, I mean, that, you're a millionaire, your wife, and you've got a cock that's like, you know, porn material. Like, have you thought about what you might want to do after retirement? Moving on. Anyways, yay. Super exciting. Justin Verlander. Can we talk a little bit about Shane picking up like fucking aces? Like, dude, who did he pick up? Kyle Wright. He picked up somebody else too. He picked up like Kyle Wright and somebody else. Trippin' Billy, who else did you get? It was Kyle Wright and Carlos. No, Cookie Carrasco. That's it. I know his name is Carlos Carrasco. Yeah, but people call him Cookie. So yeah, that's awesome. That, you know, they were free, and now he's got Carlos, Tristan, you know, whatever. So let's talk a little bit about. Let's recap the scores from last week. I want to do that, sure, because that's real fun and exciting. People came here to hear about that, as if they already didn't know, because we only have a 10-team league, and everybody's already looked at their fucking teams and rosters. Oh, D's Nuts lost to Big Bad Vlad. Yippee-ki-yay, 8-2. Trippin' Billy's beat his brother 7-4. Blue Balls lost to his uncle, Rally Monkeys, 10-2. Red Sox Nation beat a hairy pair of testicles 10-2, and Swinging Low bitched his way into a 9-3 victory. Let's all get on the bandwagon of just sympathizing with all of Eric's woes. Hey, Eric, by the way, I don't know if you know this, but Mookie Betts is second baseman and outfielder. So when, like, I don't know, like, you know, maybe when you have, like, an outfielder that's not playing because he's got COVID, maybe you could actually, I don't know, put Mookie Betts in the outfielder spot and then take that second baseman that, let me see his name so I can get it right because he's a second baseman. And I don't know, Jazz Chisholm on my face, sitting on your bench. Yeah, maybe you could play him at second base. I don't know. Like, you know, run your fucking roster, dummy. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe you didn't want to play him that day because of the pitcher. I don't know, but why would you want to leave stats on your bench? I don't know. I don't know your life. I don't know that you just came back from Vegas and seen the Grand Canyon and taking pictures at medieval times and stuff like that and probably gone, but yeah, when Jazz Chisholm goes 2 for 4 with a run and 3 RBIs, it might have actually helped you. Because you could have put him in second base and dropped Mookie Betts down to the outfielder spot. Yeah. Anyways, that was a oops, right? Here's another oops. Let me drop Alex Cobb. Oops. Let me drop Mackenzie Gore. Oops. Maybe it had something to do with the fact that we got fucking 3 moves and I got an NA spot and I wanted Nick Lodolo, but I also wanted Mackenzie Gore, but I also didn't want to do shit. I don't know. I don't remember when I made that move. I don't know if it was actually like before the season started or after. I don't know, but I think I was waiting for the Padres to actually put Mackenzie Gore in the NA spot so I could fucking do what I needed to do, and it didn't happen. So I don't know. Shit happens. Who knows? Because I knew Nick Lodolo is actually going to pitch at the start of the season. Blake Snell, I don't know why the fuck I'm doing that voice. I'm in a mood this morning. See, that's what work does. Look at all them fat rolls, people. That is a body by me. And beer and Leinenkugels. Lemon flavored. I went over the top five batters, top five pitchers. Yippee-ki-yay. We went over the roster lines up. I'm not going to tell you guys who's out there because guess what? It really doesn't matter because we only get 3 moves per week. Now, here's a funny story. Ready for this? All right, good, because I'm going to tell it to you anyways. All right, cool. So I was so eager to do what I did this morning that I set, this is how fucking pathetic I am, people. I set an alarm for 3:45 a.m. to go off so I could wake up and beat all of you bitches to the waiver claim. And I fucked up because I meant to add Hunter Green instead of that batter. But I was such in a fog, I fucking forgot, and I added a batter. Now, I don't have a problem with me dropping Joey Votto, whatever the hell. But, yeah, so that's a thing. 3:45 this morning. I even went another step because my wife fell asleep before I did. But I know that she sometimes wakes up in the middle of the night. I sent her a text because I know that she sometimes looks at her phone in the early wee hours of the morning and sent her a text that if you're up at 3:30, please wake me up. This is pathetic, people, but I got to play by the rules so that I can feel better about my team and move on. That's me. That's my life. I need a chip and a seat. Right there, Walker? After 1 week, these are our top 6 leaders. Rally Monkeys and Red Sox Nation went 10-2. Jason, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, your team kind of scares me, all right? In a good way or in a bad way, however you want to look at it. First, I heard you bitching, and now I think I'm hearing you celebrate. Pete Alonso went off last week. Ozzy Albies looks really good. Jose Ramirez might be the very best fucking player. Xander Bogaerts is probably one of the quietest shortstops ever in our league, and he doesn't get the recognition. He's fucking awesome. Whoever this see you later Suzuki is, he's probably going to help win. Marcelo Ozuna is back. He's a domestic violence piece of shit, but he's back. Chris Bryant is going to help you as well. Then you've got bitches like Franmil Reyes, Suarez, and Joey Gallo. Here's how you know that somebody doesn't value somebody as much. That's when they offer them a trade. Franmil Reyes and Joey Gallo are few to mention. But he's like, hey, you know what? I can bench those bitches because I don't really need them. But yeah. So your team's pretty good. And then you got some pitchers. Malley got fucked up a little bit the other night. Steven Matz turned it around. Julio Urias will probably look better. Logan Webb is fucking awesome. Merrill Kelly turned it all around, and who the hell knows what's going to happen to your injured pitchers. But who cares? You won 10-2 in your face. And the big, bad Vlad. Another team that I want to talk about. Fuck you, Nick. Fuck all of your shit, you piece of punk-ass bitch. With Justin Turner. Now, how many Dodgers can you put on a team? You sound like fucking Gibby. Max Muncy, Justin Turner, Gavin Lux. But guess what? They won you last week and will probably move you forward. Byron Buxton turned out to be a fragile, feeble little piece of shit. He's already hit a fucking home run today. Look at that. A grand slam probably by Jorge Polanco. Second base, shortstop available. Who the hell cares? 2-run homer on Monday, leading the Twins to 8-3 victory. Cool. Ronald Acuna Jr., fun fact for those of you probably not paying attention to the baseball world, is coming to Jacksonville. Starting tomorrow, he's going to be joining the AAA affiliate of the Atlanta Braves, the Gwinnett Strikes, and playing here in Jacksonville against Jumbo Shrimp. So if you're interested, you might want to try to jump in on a game or two and see Acuna. He's got Zach Wheeler fucked up the other day. Matt Brash looking good. Reed Detmers a little bit, whatever. But who else like pitched you like lights out? This is not like your roster. Oh yeah, Luis Severino's back. Logan Gilbert's back, and who the fuck is Joe Ryan? Never heard of her, but won't forget about her because she gave me the clap. Moving on, who else? Somebody had a big offensive week, like 17 home runs. Not sure who it was, but it was freaking nuts. Josh's team will be fine. Scott's team's looking pretty good. Harry Pair Testicles and I made a trade. It's funny that Testicles and Nuts traded off. That's cool. Tried to get me some of that Brian Hayes. He wasn't feeling it. He got himself a pitcher called Bassett. So he's got Max Scherzer, Chris Bassett. We'll see what he does for the rest of his week. Right now, we got a pretty good league. The matchup between Eric and Ray was really close. Eric knows it, and so does everybody else. 1 home run separated them, like 5 runs separated them, a couple of RBIs. Stolen bases were pretty good. So anyways, that is your week of week 1 recap. Fucking hate these moves, but whatever, I'll get over it. Alec Bohm, that's the reason I labeled this. Fucking hate this place. Sure he was talking about Philly. Philly's probably a tough place to play. Clayton Kershaw went 7 innings. Perfect game. I don't know. I was on the fence until I heard David Sampson talking today. Yeah, we got robbed. Baseball fans, we got robbed. Again, I was on the fence, but watching something that never really has not been done very often. I think there's been maybe I'm going to say less than 20. I think I heard that number. A little over 20. I don't know. Perfect games. But thing is, it's a huge question mark. We don't know what's going to happen in the 8th and the 9th. But I'd rather know than not know. Right? Right. That's really all I got. Let's look into this week. This week, I play Walker. Fuck you, Walker, but you're going to win. I went from having Freddie Freeman, Jose Altuve, Anthony Rendon, C.J. Abrams, Jeff McNeil, Jordan Alvarez, Chris Taylor, Mike Trout to having Freddie Freeman, Jose Altuve, and Jordan Alvarez play. That's it. Anthony Rendon's got a little stomach bug that's going around. C.J. Abrams will not play for me again this season unless I pick him up. Jeff McNeil's game got PPD. Chris Taylor's not going to play tonight because he's a bitch. And Mike Trout got a boo-boo. Tim Anderson also got a PPD. I got Nick Lodolo probably going to fuck up my numbers tonight against the Padres. Why does everybody keep giving the Padres a bad rap? Hey, the Padres aren't really a good matchup without Fernando Tatis. Manny Machado said, hold my lining kugel. Manny Machado's on Ray's team, by the way. In case you guys forgot. Ray's making moves, picking up players. I'm glad you guys are here with me. I'm glad you guys are experiencing this. I've got 2 things I want to share with you guys before we leave this evening. 2 things that I think are pretty cool. And they're in my own personal life, and I'd like to share them with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy them. This week's matchups are D's Nuts against Rally Monkeys, Trippin' Billies against Swing and Low, Blue Balls against Mandalorians. Honestly, bro, Scott, I'm a Star Wars fan, okay? I mean, I got, a Millennium Falcon on my thing and a tattoo of, words and stuff. But you got to change that team name, bro. Has nothing to do with baseball. What? And so does your brother's team name, Trippin' Billies. Wow, cool. I mean, maybe he's sang at an All-Star game or something. I don't know. Dave Matthews, man. Yay. Just kidding, Shane. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Oh, man. Oh, I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought. Blue Balls is playing Mandalorian's Harry Pear is playing Rayford Peaches and Big Black Bad playing Red Sox. My matchup of the week is that team. Sorry, Shane and Eric. I love you guys. I know you guys will probably be the most active in the chat room with your bullshit for the next 6 days. However, this is a 2 versus a 3. I know you're a 4 versus a 5, but this is a bigger matchup. And these two offenses have the potential to go ape shit. They've also got decent pitching going on. Jason, big bad, big, BBV. That's what we're going to call you. BBV. Nick, your team, and Jason, y'all the matchup of the week. So, as everyone knows, I've been interning a little bit here and there with 1010XL, trying to see if I can just get on board in some form or fashion with doing something with the radio station. At the end of the football season, I went up there and I said, hey, start recognizing my authority. And last week, I was given a task, if you will, a project. So if any of you guys out there are 1010XL listeners, you know who David Lamb is. David Lamb is still a sports writer here in Jacksonville. He's gotten older in age, and he used to have some bits a part of 1010XL. Anyways, he's ancient now, but he gets a bit every day that airs, I want to say 3 to 5 times every day, called the Lamb Rant. It's where he takes 1 minute to complain or bitch or just give his opinion about something. Anyways, I was, as an intern, given this opportunity to go into an office and write my own rant and then have this recorded. It will not air. It was basically for homework. But I was really impressed, number one, with my writing ability of this commercial and somewhat getting some facts somewhat correct. And I know, right? Facts are either correct or they're incorrect. I'm pretty sure I did the math right, is what I'm saying in my facts. Anyways, this is that commercial. If I can pull up my damn phone, here it is. Again, this will not air.
Now, the Lamb Rant, brought to you by the best bet card rooms at Jacksonville and Orange Park.
It's NFL draft season. Time for the talking heads to, well, talk. I, for one, am nauseated by all the talk. Mock draft here, mock draft there. This writer believes this player is going here. But wait, this writer says he's going there. It's enough to make your head spin. What are we supposed to trust? I trust this. Of the 224 players that will soon be drafted, less than 45 will go in the round they are projected to go in. Less than 16 to the team they are projected to be drafted by. That's an 8% success rate. 8%! The odds just don't add up. 70 days of draft talk is just too much. Sadly, I know I'll be listening to 95% of all the talk, 5% of the commercials. April 28th just can't come soon enough.
Yeah, so there you go. That was that little commercial. I may be doing some more intern work on Wednesday. I don't know. Haven't gotten a confirmation of that yet or not. It's just something I wanted to share with you guys. I share a lot of stuff with y'all. I feel pretty proud of that. Pretty excited to see where maybe this is headed. Tom, the producer of most of the shows, was somewhat impressed. And, I pat myself on the back, give myself a little kudos there. I did say there was something else, but I cannot remember what it is. But I can remember this. I did not break down the top 6 or just our whole league standings. Walker and Red Sox Nation are tied 10-2. But because they love Chris Walker more than they love you, Jason, they gave him number 1 spot. Big Bad Vlad is nipping at Yar's heels. I'm glad I was able to hold him off just by 4 with an 8-2 victory over me. Swinging low, 9-3. Tripping Billy, 7-4. He's in 5th. And Mandalorians, best fantasy baseball team ever. Mandalorian steps up to the plate at number 6. D's Nuts, number 7, with a whopping 2-8-2. Yay! Rayford Peaches, number 8, number 9 and 10, 2-10 and nothing. I think I've already given the matchup of the week to Big Bad Vlad and Red Sox Nation. Ooh, that's it. I don't think I have anything else to talk about. Where Robert Clayton Kershaw, Alec Bohm hates this fucking place. Don't lay down a bunt. Apparently, it's a rule. Somebody said it. I gave the top 5. Oops. I'll just label myself with an oops here and there. Eric got a little bit of a oops with leaving Jazz Chisholm on the bench when he's a second baseman and then put him in at second base and drop Mookie Betts over to Mitch Haniger. But he won, so what the oops does that matter? 31 minutes and 2 seconds. You guys joined me in a bath. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of this. Me drink a beer, take a shot, and get sponsored by Leinenkugels. Have fun, you guys. Happy Easter, belated. Just so you guys know, it's Robbie Lee's birthday on Sunday. Make sure to drop him a line, April 24th. Happy birthday. Love you guys. Stay safe. Take care of each other. One trade has been made. Will there be more? Who knows? Ending in 3, 2, 1.